So I was sitting in with the Newmarket Citizens Band last night, a community group, and I played in many community groups over the years. And it reminded me how successful community bands are in demonstrating that music making at the school level through bands is very powerful and it lasts through the decades. And it makes me think the same thing. If you just imagine you're a phys ed teacher, how do you know that you have done your job? Well, if you're a phys ed teacher, I'm guessing you're not necessarily training pro football players or basketball players, although that may be a nice thing. Your real goal is to instill in your students the desire to participate in physical activity throughout the rest of their lives, not just consuming sports from their couch. It's the same thing for music teachers. It's not just that we want our students to go and consume passively music, to attend as an audience member, although that's wonderful too. But what would be greater is when we have students who stay through the decades, continued in choir, orchestra, and band. And you notice that is true. Today, in 2025, there are community choirs, orchestras, and bands full of senior citizens with white hair that started music making in school. Now, I used to teach some alternate forms of music. I used to teach guitar as well. We would have guitar ensembles, but it's been decades. And are there community groups of guitar ensembles? I don't think so. And I would challenge you to say the same thing about any other alternate music making form in the public schools. Are there community groups where you have older people who say, I had such a good time doing that, I'm going to continue doing that well into my 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'm not so sure, but I know for sure band, orchestra, choir, hugely successful. So kudos to community bands and yay for bands in music education in the public schools.